Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. Now, the last fashion video I put out was about wearable spring trends, and then in the comments you guys are so lovely and you were saying, I would love to see how you're styling some of these trends. And I said, you know what? Point taken, let's do it. So today I'm showing you just from that video, the trends that I pointed out and the ones that I would be wearing. Now there are two that I don't currently have in my wardrobe that we'll get to at the end of the video, but let's dive right in. Here are 10 trends that I am going to be styling or I'm already styling for spring 2024. Also, if you're new here, hi, my name is Amanda. So happy to have you here. And if you've returned for another video, so grateful to have you in this cozy little nook of the internet. Now let's dive right in. All right, you guys, the first piece I'm gonna start with, this was one of those moments I'm starting to think about thrifting more and buying secondhand. And I was down in Guelph and I saw this jacket hanging in the window. And I don't know if you recall, but after doing my 15 wearable spring trends, I was like, I don't think fringe is for me, but you know, maybe in a bag. And then I saw this jacket and I was stopped right in my tracks. Let me put it on for you. So I saw it in the window and all I could think was, I really think that's my size. That jacket is in perfect condition. And I was really on the lookout for a suede jacket, but I didn't realize I would want it in fringe as well until I saw this one. So this suede jacket is actually from the 70s. It was made in Oklahoma and it is in perfect condition and it is my perfect size. When I tell you this is the perfect size for me, it honestly feels like she was made for me. So I've been searching on Pinterest how to style a fringe jacket, taking part in the fringe trend, but also talking to the woman who owned the store. She was basically saying things like this just don't go out of style. I was shopping with Scotty at Costco the other day and I ended up wearing it for the first time. Oh, and I paired it with my Chloe Woody tote because I think that fringe, especially a light suede, is really part of the ethos of Chloe. It kind of has a bit more of that bohemian country flair. And I felt so powerful wearing it, which sounds kind of funny, but I just absolutely adore this jacket. It's in perfect condition. It's the perfect length for my arms. It has this beautiful detail on the sleeve as well as the covered buttons, and it actually came with an extra covered button. Now I bought this jacket for $120 Canadian, which absolutely blows my mind because Scotty said that he was currently looking at some jackets online and he spotted a suede one and it was coming in at around $400 to $500, and I am not surprised. It is 100% lined as well, which is perfection. So I think that if I was to style something like this, I would wear what I'm wearing right now. I would wear kind of a full monochrome look. I'm doing black in this one. I also wore it the other day with a beige turtleneck underneath, and I can't wait to style this more with a white shirt, a white t-shirt. I've been seeing it as well with shorts. I have a country concert that I'm going to in the summer, so I am definitely going to have this in my wardrobe for a while. I also picture wearing this with a very feminine floral dress and putting this over top of my shoulders. I am so obsessed. I actually saw it and was like, oh my God. And then I had to go to this one store and I ended up reparking my car and coming back for it. And it was just meant to be. Next up, something that I am definitely going to be styling for spring 2024 and honestly the foreseeable future of forever, because blue is a extra trend this year, but it always is going to be in style. I wanted to show you a couple ways that I'm going to be styling this that maybe are a little bit less obvious. So if you are someone who is just dipping color into your wardrobe, blue is the perfect color to do that with. It definitely can be considered a neutral, as a lot of us have denim in our wardrobe, and it's kind of that light sky blue. So these are my Levi's wedgies. They are lovely for spring because they're ankle cut and they're kind of mixing with another trend that I actually didn't add to this video, but that's ballet flats. So a little ankle cut with ballet flats really says marketplace spring. If you had a basket bag, it would be so adorable to pair with. But nonetheless, as we focus on blue, I've also added this little belt from Cezanne. It's like a suede belt that I love to add to the waist of dresses. And then I also have my Chloe Marcy bag, which I consider to be kind of a neutral as well. I just think it pairs with so many things in my wardrobe personally because I love to wear blue. So this is a couple ways that I'm adding pops of blue into my wardrobe, whether that be an accessory, a bag, or even through my denim, choosing that lighter wash for some more casual spring looks. But I also think that if you are currently in the market for denim and you're really trying to find something that's going to stand the test of time, go for a dark wash blue because that is always going to be elegant and it will definitely be timeless. If we continue to go for casual looks, I have been wearing this jacket so much. I would say that patch jackets are also something that I've been seeing more on the high street and more people talk about on social media. And I love this one because I call it my Phoebe Buffet jacket. I think that she would wear this in Friends. I think it just kind of speaks to her quirkiness and it's always a conversation starter. And I know whether blue is in trend specifically next year or not, I'm gonna be wearing this in spring no matter what. If you don't feel like you need a full-on quilt jacket, you can also do blue in a more literal sense by pairing a full piece that is blue. This is one of my favorite knitwear pieces. It was the last one standing on a table at Zara a couple years ago and I still have her in my wardrobe. And though we see blue every single year, in particular this year, it has just been that kind of periwinkle to light blue and specifically people doing monochromatic dressing. This feels like one of those florals for spring, groundbreaking kind of things, but a big trend for spring that's coming through is spring knitwear. Now, something that I think we're leaning more into when it comes to that conversation of trends or what we saw on the runway to get inspired was the layering of knitwear, and I saw that a lot on Pinterest as well. This is the Cezanne Gaspard sweater, and then this is a sweater from Joseph that I got in a sale a couple of years ago that I still adore. It's pure wool. It was definitely a premium purchase, but it has lasted me like one. And I have never paired these two together. I love the cream and the oatmeal together. So that's definitely how I'll be styling it. And then pairing with the tan accessories and the light jeans just makes it a little bit more casual, but pairing with the tan accessories makes it a little more elevated. So I feel like we've struck the balance there. And I actually have never paired this outfit together like this before. Another reason I say this so many times, every single time I film one of these videos, but this is why I love doing these videos. Now, let me take this layer off because spring knitwear could literally be just a knit. Genuinely, I need to start wearing this Gaspard jumper more. It is so beautiful. And when I tell you, I am so warm right now. It is such a warm jumper despite being thin, which is great for tucking in. I think it's so feminine with those little pearlescent buttons, and that wide neck, that wide round neck is so feminine as well, showing off your collarbone. Pairing this with tan accessories is lovely, and I believe they just brought out one that is a full pastel floral as well, which I definitely have my eye on. So it is time to start thinking about making that wardrobe transition. What knits do you currently have that you can take care of, debobble, bring to the front of your wardrobe that you can start pairing and layering together? Because you are gonna be right on trend, girly. Next up is to elevate your joggers. So if you have considered, okay, I want to go out in my joggers and I just don't want to make an effort, I have to tell you that this outfit is just as, if not more comfortable than just a pair of sweatpants. I mean, you do have the waistband, so maybe you're rolling your eyes at me right now and saying, Amanda, come on, sweatpants are so comfortable. But I will say that this is pretty darn close. Elevating your joggers this year in terms of trends has been seen a ton because we've been seeing so many tailored pieces continue to be on the forefront of runways. And I love that too. We're gonna talk about 90s revival, but this is definitely a part of that with the tailored pieces. So I'm bringing in that blue. You'll notice that I'm trying to weave in as many trends as I can in every single outfit with things that I already have in my wardrobe. So these are Shauna Joy trousers, which you've definitely seen before if you've been here on my channel before, but they're nice wide legs. They're super comfortable, paired with booties because spring can still be cold. And then I really chic this up by having just this beautiful turtleneck. This is from Uncle Studios with the neck completely up. And because I have that, I normally don't wear makeup on the bottom half of my face when I wear a turtleneck like this. And then I will wear some big chunky earrings with my hair pulled back. I could definitely see myself running errands in this outfit, and I'm definitely going to be wearing this outfit time and time again during this spring. My next purchase for my spring summer wardrobe, actually in a hole that I'm seeing in my wardrobe right now as I dip more into tailored pieces like trousers, is I would love to get a white pair. I've seen gorgeous ones from Lily Silk and Gwalia and even the ones from Abercrombie. So that is what I currently have my eye on, is getting a white pair because I think it is absolutely timeless nice and crisp, add some tan accessories, and you are good to go. Also, I know there's some of you that absolutely hate turtlenecks on this channel, so don't worry. A really nice crew neck, kind of even that guest spare jumper that I was just wearing with these pants tucked in, that would also be the chef's kiss. 90s revival is something we've been talking about not only this year but last year, and I think I've absolutely nailed this Julia Roberts 90s look. It's that kind of what would it be, straight leg jean. They're a little bit wider than straight leg with a pointed toe boot, matching black accessories, white t-shirt, a little bit oversized with the shoulder pads, black blazer. Such a simple way to do 90s revival. I'm not sure still if I'm a blazer girly. I have my ones from Odd Muse, which I love as well. And I just wanted to see whether the shoulder pads, because that really spoke to 90s revival. And this Zara one kind of brought out that look even more. I love seeing more tailored pieces on the high street though. And I would say if you are like, okay, I'm still overwhelmed, I'm not sure where to start, just start with a white t-shirt and jeans. And if you find a pair of jeans you absolutely love, which I know is like completing a marathon, it is very, very hard. If you find a pair of jeans you love, I'll link these ones down below. They're my new favorite. They're from Reformation. And Reformation. I actually just washed them for the first time. They lasted so incredibly long without needing kind of a freshen up. If you can do that with a white t-shirt or a black t-shirt, if that's more you, or even gray, just any neutral, you are gonna have such an incredible base, and I'll show you just next with a little crop jacket. Now, if blazers aren't your look, you could either do, you know, a leather jacket. It's not necessarily my style, but hey, maybe that's more your personal style. I would say I fall more in kind of the lady jacket look, which I'm also pumped because that is a huge trend for this year. I will link up above how I styled this one and many more in a different video, but just look how this base is absolute perfection. The 90s revival is all about that minimalism and pairing together those basics that are just gonna stand the test of time, and as well gonna go really far in your wardrobe. So if anything, this trend is one that's gonna help us in the years to come, and then add your own personal touch on top. Utility chic is one we've definitely been seeing on the runways, and that's basically just having more pockets on things like pants, incorporating cargos into our wardrobe once again, which makes me so happy. It just like throws it back to high school. I remember specifically, I couldn't dig up this photo for you guys, but it is burned into my brain. But my first day of high school, I was wearing these cargo pants, this little tank top, and one of those shoulder sweaters, you know, the ones that literally just cover your shoulders. So hilarious. But I'm happy that cargo pants are coming back. They're so just like relaxed, but also cool. And this is a whole Lululemon look. Now I work with Lululemon over on Instagram and TikTok, but I had to show you guys this. This is all brand new in Lululemon, and they just brought out these cargo pants, and I just love how cool they look. And this is definitely how I will be styling this trend for the season ahead. And this is definitely a get up and go do all of the chores and things and errands that you have to run, especially with the everywhere bag, which kind of adds a little cargo, a little utility to this trend as well. Gives you a hand-free moment as well. I feel like cargo is definitely going to be a good thing for mom era because it allows you to just carry everything with you that you need, but be a little bit more hands-free. And I just really like as well having the cream bottoms and the darker top. It's just a really nice juxtaposition of the colors, add some depth, add some character. With this one, I don't know if I would go full monochrome unless I was doing actually a crop as well as a white button down open. Or just slightly buttoned up. So I will allow you to imagine that yourself. But this with, for example, they also just brought out this kind of jacket, and it's a lightweight oversized jacket. You could also pair something like this over top on a rainy day or just a cooler day, something that just feels like you're having a hug. Next up, the outfit that I chose is a little bit different from the trend at hand because a lot of these things are up in my spring and summer buckets, but it is very much about romantic and feminine touches to your outfit. And I thought that I could still bring this out and explain myself in this outfit, which is how I'll be styling really early spring, and then we will definitely dive more into this theme as the warmer temperatures are officially here and I've done my wardrobe switch over. But some feminine touches on my shoes. I actually have these little pearl embellishments. These are new. I actually got them at Target when I went shopping with my mom, and I love them. They are so incredibly comfortable. I also got them in a raffia, which I find to be so feminine and so easy to throw on with any outfit. And then I've incorporated blue, and this is actually a denim jacket that has a lot of femininity to it because it's got movement. It's got as well that pleating, which is gorgeous. And then to carry on with that very feminine edge, I also did a full white outfit underneath with some tan accessories. So that is what I am calling my feminine outfit for early spring. And also on this blouse, this is a Gwalia one, and I love pairing it with different things. The other day I paired it just underneath a blue vest, actually the one that pairs with the trousers that I showed you earlier from Shauna Joy, and I felt so cool. I felt so cool. I went to a cafe and did work, and I could just tell I was getting looks to that feminine look that I'll be bringing to spring and summer, but that is nothing new here on my channel. So as we see this as a quote-unquote trend, I think it's more about the big puffy sleeves, as well as the roses and the florals, but trend for spring, florals, we already know the quote. We already know the quote. Also during the season, when it is not technically open-toed season, I would definitely pair my ballet flats, which are again synonymous with the trends, but they are so comfortable, and I'm gonna be wearing this for the rest of time. These little flats, they're from Margot, and they just hold up so well. And one of the last trends before I get into the ones that I definitely wanna shop this year is to layer it up. Now you've definitely seen this specific outfit formula. If you have been here for some time or even over on Instagram, I've been loving it, and I've been calling it my Princess Diana outfit because I feel like she would wear things like this quite often. The button-up shirt with the turtleneck underneath and layering it up as a trend. We've just been seeing that a little bit more on runways, whether it's shoulders covered in a sweater or you've got the cardigan on top. Preppiness is another big buzzword of the year, and this definitely says preppy to me, and I feel right at home in this outfit. So if you are trying to lean into layering it up and you haven't tried this outfit combo before, and turtlenecks don't absolutely drive you mad, give this one a go. This is a nice thin turtleneck. It's actually hand-me-down from my mom, and then just a little button up from Zara or anywhere you can find it. I actually saw that Beaufort and Blake just came out with a few new blue ones, and I've had my eye on that brand for a little bit, just because of people that I follow and I absolutely adore, and might even just pull the trigger because that even is a bit more country and a bit more rooted in that kind of layering that Diana would do versus this kind of shirt. But we move, we work with what we've got, and that is what this video is all about. The last two trends that I am quite keen on are, one, adding touches of metallic. I just haven't been honestly shopping for anything since I made that video, and I know I'm going to be looking for a pair of metallic sandals and shoes to really just go with everything in my wardrobe. I just know that's going to be a timeless basic. When I also look at quote-unquote trends that I'm also shopping for in my wardrobe, I think about, could I personally see myself wearing this year after year? And metallics are never going to go to style. Every single year that's going to be a part of the trends. I really think so. But this year it's just really being pushed out. So I know there's going to be a lot more option, which is the perfect time to shop for it. And again, I've been looking at these ones from Dolce Vita, and I think I want to take it, like, pull the trigger, but it is tough to buy shoes online. I really love to try them on. And the second one is buttery yellow. Now this has been Marmite for some people. Some people love it. Some people hate it, but I think it's really, really beautiful. And I actually purchased this outfit. It hasn't come in yet, but it is officially in Canada. It is from Chic, which is an Australian company, and I think it's gorgeous because, like this vest, I can mix and match these pieces. They're both very feminine. A buttery yellow kind of comes off as feminine to me, but the key in whether this is going to work or not in years to come is if this goes with my complexion or if it completely washes me out, which is a risk I was willing to take before pressing purchase, before falling asleep, which is always a risk. Do not shop in bed because your boundaries are a little bit lower than they would be if you were fully awake. But I am hoping that this will be my birthday outfit, actually. My birthday is on March 23rd. So I am hoping that I will love it. It's gonna fit so well, and it will officially be my birthday outfit for this year, because treat yourself. And those are all of the trends that I'm currently styling. Now, there is so much more that I wanna share with you about my spring wardrobe, things I'm gonna be wearing, things that I am loving, and things that I think would go timeless in my wardrobe year after year, but that will be a separate video. A quick note, this coming week, I am posting a video every single day. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. And this week is all gonna be about our wedding. It is officially branded as Wedding Week. So if you have not yet subscribed, I would love to share that very special time of our life with you guys and continue to build this community. Let me know what you want to see next, and I'm definitely gonna be wearing that fringe jacket over and over again. Even with this base, without this vest, the wheels are turning. But nonetheless, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.